So Congleton Radio are out and about today, and where have we turned up? Well, we've turned up in a place that some people call Starnights Garden. Other people think it's a bit of a menace. The person that made this garden is known to Congleton Radio listeners and viewers on our social media. We're on Congleton News and Views and Congleton Radio. And it's Mr. David Porter, also known as Disco Dave. We're here with him now.
Hi everybody.
Now,
I'm actually trying to eat. I'm just eating chopped tomato on toast, and it's lovely.
Now, I've got to admit, when I first come on the radio and did my first interview ever, it was with Dave. And I think I can say I've followed your progress since. Yeah.
Definitely.
We've not always agreed, Dave, have we? Because
you're always negative and I'm always positive.
Yeah, because I do say that people don't really like your building.
No. But
what you've built.
But at the end of the day, you get something in your head and you want to do it, and basically you just do it. Well, I've done it. I've got all I need down here now at the Meadows. I plan on spending the rest of my life here, and hereafter when I'm gone. Because my final wishes are to have my ashes spread on the beach and my headstone, this is my Graceland, and one day Robbie Williams will be here.
Well, I mean, you've got your stone there already, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's certainly something different. And because you've done something different, should we say who's been in touch with us and who's been in touch with you and they want to do the story? It's Vice, isn't it?
Yeah.
A news organisation, a media company with over 10 million subscribers on YouTube.
Millions.
And they're interested in working with me to tell your story, Dave.
Yeah.
How do you feel over that?
I feel absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. You've had some flack, haven't you?
Just ignore it.
Yeah.
I've not been on Facebook for ages. I'm over 150 notifications and I've not even had a look at any of them, and I'm not going to, because the people that are slagging me off, yeah, I'm on benefits. I've been on benefits for 10 years now, but at the end of the day, you've got them people on benefits that waste the money on drugs and all that crap, and basically I've invested it in my garden, and I've spent well over £6,000 in the last 3 years now, and I think I've I think I've achieved quite a lot in the last 3 years for that money, and I can actually say now, without talking to a bank or talking to an estate agent, this patch of land now that the council didn't give a shit about is now something where people can come from all over the world and see Disco Dave.
Now, we've got to mention there is some controversy over this land where people say you don't actually own it, you've just rocked up and built on it.
I haven't built on it, I've just created on it.
Yeah.
Turned it into something that it wasn't before.
Now, do you want to give us a tour of what you've done?
Oh. Where do you want to start?
And what's got the interest, worldwide interest, we should say.
Is my toilet? Well, my toilet, it's just a toilet. I mean, I do watch. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And I've seen the toilet they have to go to. At the moment, it's only for male, but you just have to point it in that direction and do it.
So
nobody can see anything. It's perfectly okay.
Right, okay. And what have we got? This building here?
This building here was originally just a patio, but now it's this is my life. Come in. This is my life now. No electric at the moment, and I don't know why, but I'll sort that out in a bit.
Oh,
No video cameras in here. That one doesn't work up there.
Right.
That's the one that somebody ripped out.
So, so you've done all this single-handedly,
Yeah.
and you paid for it.
Yeah.
And this building now, it's had some different names. What's it called now?
Well, the first name I came back up with in about, I think it was June or July. I came up with Disco's Diner. So there's that one. It's got an address above there, look.
Yeah.
Disco Dave's Diner, The Meadows, Congleton, CW12 1EA. But while I was building it, I was going to be putting some tongue and groove on the front, which was going to cost me £45.
Yeah.
But instead, I went out on a little walk one night and I saw this area and I saw this bonfire and I saw this wood on it. I thought, So I got the wood off the bonfire and I fetched it back and I put it on my build and then I came up with Disco's Love Shack.
So basically, what you're saying, a lot of this is it's recycling.
Very recycling.
So if we come out of the Disco Dave's Diner / Love Shack, what have we got here? It's
Crazy golf.
Starnights Crazy Golf Course. How many holes have you got?
I've got 3 at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
It runs down bank, so
Yeah.
they'll be playing up bank.
Right.
But there's hardly any wind.
No. Now this is the famous beach that you talk about.
Man-made beach. Never done one before in my life. It's taken me hours and hours and hours. It's still not finished. I've still got to set some stones out of it and get a bit of fresh sand to freshen it up. But if you look over there where the ropes are and everything, and I've gathered the stone up there, I'm going to create a waterfall up there with just rainwater being pumped down. It'll fill up naturally and it won't cost anything because it's solar panelled, and it's going to look lovely because the tree in the middle there is a buddleia tree, which I call a butterfly tree.
Yeah.
I put in there about 2-3 years ago. It actually flowered. It had a flower on it this year, so it's not dead.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't get enough water. So I thought if I put water trickling down above it, it'll come down naturally and it'll water it. So that tree will be wealthy, and then when I'm not here anymore, that tree will be like there. And there'll be loads of butterflies and wildlife and everything, because that's what Cheshire's want, wildlife. That's why they left it.
Now, if we go over here,
All right.
this is your man cave.
Yeah, that's actually another address.
Yeah.
Disco Dave's Starnights Man Cave, The Meadows, Congleton, CW12 1EA.
And is this another address?
And this is the latest edition. I've always wanted my own club. It's a club with a difference. It's Starnights, the Carling Club, The Meadows, Congleton, CW12 1EA. And behind the screen that you can see, that came from the band club, that used to be behind the stage, that I've recycled and not wasted, I've got a nice big TV behind there and loads of DVDs. So do I open the bar up? I've got no electric, so I can't put wanted.
But you were talking about putting a bedroom in for people stopping over. Is that not happening now?
No, that's the back room in the flat, mate.
Oh, right. I stand corrected. Right, so, and if we go across here, there's some more builds in process.
Oh, which one?
Well, what's this?
That was going to be a rabbit hutch, and then Sharon said, no, you can't have rabbits in there.
No, right.
So I decided to have ferrets, and then Donna went mad about ferrets.
Yeah.
She said, what happens if it attacks me? I said, he won't get out there. I said, how do you know? I said, it'd be all right.
What have we got down there? Do you want...
So what I've decided I'm having is
Yeah.
3 guinea pigs.
Right.
The 3 musketeers.
If we go past there now,
Yeah, you're going to head into the gents.
this is the gents.
In the backyard. which very shortly will become the gym. Because don't forget, that barrel won't be there. And then when I finish doing what I'm doing, because there is going to be another build on here, undercover.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a multi-gym in.
So this is a small
So
gym.
the leisure centres cost a multi-millions.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get a multi-gym here, and people can come and use it. There's a punch bag here.
Now, it did say gents. Where's the gents?
There.
Oh. It's,
You have to have a good aim. You have to have a good aim.
It's different. I'm not sure it'll catch on. Now,
No, but it works. Because while I've been urinating out here in my little toilets, I've not been going in the flat, and every time I go to the toilet in the flat and have a wee, automatically you flush it, and you're wasting all that water. I'm not doing that no more. They say on the radio and everywhere, save your water. Cut your shower 2 minutes short. And stuff like that to save water. Well, I'm saving water, and I'm going to start collecting water and making use of it.
well, I mean, obviously this is caught on. It's you know, it's not quite gone viral on the internet, but it is getting there. What you're doing, the amount of interest. What inspired you to first do this? Because you've had your demons in the past, and you've been quite honest with this. What's inspired you to do all this, to build and keep building?
Well,
It's almost like Minecraft come to life. What's inspired you?
Well, basically, depends how far you want me to go back. But basically, I was 27 when I bought my first house back in 1997. And I was there, I was quite happy. It was a 2 up, 2 down, mid-terrace townhouse up West Heath, and it was very nice. And unfortunately, I lost that back in 2013, 3rd of January, under an arson attack. I'd got no insurance at the time because times were hard. And I ended up, 10 years ago I had nothing, but like 10 years on, and Starnights is back in a different way, and I'm not going nowhere.
Now, you've always talked in the past quite candidly about your mental health. On the first interview we did together, you talked very candidly. Do you think there's enough support for mental health in the UK?
Pardon me. I'm not getting any support over my mental health, but I have to talk to my doctors now because I've been signed off from my support workers. And if I have any problems, just contact my GP. So I contact my GP now and talk to them. I've got to go next week. I think it's not next week. The week after.
But when you've got problems and you need to talk to, who do you talk to? Who do you get in touch with? Who helps you?
Well, you help me.
By
You
talking?
Well, you phone me every day and you ask how I am, and I'm either, oh, you don't sound very happy today. What's up? I've got no money again. What you doing with your money? Well, there you go.
You think I'm negative by saying don't build?
I've done it. I've put a fence up now, that's it. That's going to be painted. That's me. I was going to go beyond there because my little map shows me beyond there. But that'll do for me. This scaffolding board here came off the scaffolding man when he came last. Said, there's a board there, you can have this, go. So I put it down, pick it up on the way back, and I thought, that's perfect. And I just put it down there, I thought, that'll do. So you can sit down here.
So you said there's more builds to come.
Just the cover on this.
Yeah. And you've also got something planned in another area, haven't you?
Oh, in Congleton, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to?
The old council offices, which is owned by, believe it or not, Cheshire East. It's doing nothing. It's just grass, and I I quite often stand at the top of the steps and look at it and thinking, what are they going to do with this? And I'm thinking I could do so much with this for the people in Congleton and the young children, because Congleton Park, yeah, it's very nice with the flowers and everything and the park, but there's nothing for little kids like 2 to 3 year old toddlers. There's nothing for them to do. So I want to basically do with that patch of land something for them. So, you know, when they're not old enough to go to nursery, Mum's still got to look after them. Mum needs to get out because she's stressed out. She's been up all night with the little one. And it's somewhere they'll be able to come. I'll be there, obviously. And just take the pressure off the mums and entertain the kids with whatever I'm going to do there. I am thinking of a bit of a fairground, but I'm also thinking of what I've done down here at the Meadows, a bit of a beach theme, because there's plenty of area there to do with it, and it doesn't have to catch.
Like you say there, you were thinking of building a bit of a fun fair.
Yeah, a bit of a fun fair, because the fair comes to Congleton every now and again, and they have to shut the car park off, which is costing them money now because they charge for parking. So I'm on about putting a fair in that'll be there all year round.
And it'll be a fair that you're making?
It'll be fair that I'll make up somehow, yeah. But obviously I'm going to need some funding, because it's not going to come for nothing.
I know you were talking about the backyard roller coasters or something, and you even had a name for it.
What?
The roller coaster that you were planning.
Oh, Starnights roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's never been one of them before, has there?
No. Definitely not, Dave. I think you might run into some problems if you try to do that, but you know this obviously means something to you.
Yeah,
this
but
place.
my heart's in the right place.
Yeah.
And I've got to admit, I do feel at peace now down here. I can sit anywhere in my garden. I'm sat here now, and I can look around, and it's just like, I've done it. Yeah. I actually.
Well, you've got more big interviews coming soon with Vice.
Yeah.
When we come down with them, are you nervous of that? 10 million subscribers?
No, not really.
Why do you think they got in touch and picked you out? What do you think it was about your story?
I don't know. He said he was driving past and he spotted me, and he sent me a text message. I thought, well, I read it, and it was a long text, and then I showed a couple of mates of mine. That's Vice. And it's like, that's brilliant. And anyway, another mate of mine called Chris, believe it or not, he messaged a guy back, and he actually turned up yesterday, and he spent probably nearly an hour here.
Yeah. So they'd heard, like I said, they'd heard on social media, Congleton Radio, Congleton News and Views, all that business, and then they've come, drove past, had a look, and then they've got the phone number, got in touch with you, and like I said, they've come down and coming this week. Reporters are coming down, a photographer, and they're talking about making you a bit of an internet sensation. How do you feel about that? Pressure?
Because they do TikTok as well, so they'll be doing a video pretty much like you're doing now, and hopefully it comes out as good as this one. I'm feeling very relaxed. I've just got a lot of painting to do. I keep looking at it.
Well, we will be down with them when they interview you.
I've ordered my paint now today, so once that turns up, I'll be getting up with the brush and painting it all and finishing it off. So Starnights is here for everybody, always and forever.
Thanks for talking to us, Dave.
Thank you, Stuart, very much for coming.